If I do an instrumental track, can I send it to multiple writers to write over the same track?
The answer is absolutely. I think as long as you're straight up with everybody and you're just saying, hey, look, I have this track. I think it's great. I think it's a smash. And, you know, I want to send it to you to see like what the vibe is. You might stagger that, you know, give it to this guy to see what he does. But, you know, I do that a lot. I'll send it to 1, 2, 3, or 4 people, not at the same time, but pretty close to the same time to see if I'm getting back something I want. And I know that, you know, all these guys have stables of writers, whether it's, you know, Max Martin, Dr. Luke, and I'm not saying they're not writing this stuff, but, you know, if they have a track that's done by one of their guys and it's just kicking butt and it's like, wow, this could be a smash for somebody if the right song's on it, there's the stable and it's kind of, you know, not first come, first serve, but they listen to songs, the one that comes back that they feel is the strongest that they can pitch.
That's the one they use.
That's the one they use, yeah.
Okay, so let's say you have a track and you pitch it to 3 different people. And you love different parts from each writer. What are the ramifications if you were to blend all 3 writers into that one?
Again, I don't think, you know, I think people get nervous about that all the time because they're like, well, I'm doing something that's, you know, covert or on the DL or not really cool or kosher. As long as you're up front with people and they're used to working with you and they know how you work, let's be honest. I mean, you know, 100% of nothing isn't a lot of cash. So if I'm one of 3 writers on a song, let's assume the instrumentalist is getting a third or 50% of the song because that's generally how it goes. So let's say you're one of 4 writers on the song and the song's still a smash. And if you're with Dr. Luke or Max Martin or one of the big dogs, it's like the chances of that song showing up and being a top 10 record or a number 1 record, there's still a lot of money there. Why in the world would you not do it? And I'm sure those guys are just up front and saying, hey, this is the way this came back. This is the way we like it. It works really well like that. And that's it. I know we haven't really discussed this, Steve, but, you know, the thing that's a little bit confusing nowadays, and this is, again, legally, this isn't really what happens. As a practical matter, something else happens. But legally, the song is the melody and the lyrics. It's not the track.
Okay.
The track, a lot of times the way things go, and we're going to answer another question later about that, but the track really isn't the song.
Right.
So from a legal standpoint, nowadays, if I write a track and I give it to you, you know, and we have a relationship, you're going to assume you're going to be 50% writer and I'm going to be a 50% writer because the track, you're going to consider that as part of the writing. But from a legal standpoint, again, I'm just pushing the legal thing. That is not really correct.
You would get producer credit legally?
Well, you know, if you did the track and somebody else wrote a song on it, you would legally be the producer and you would be the sound recording owner.
Okay.
So that's a Form SR in the Copyright Office, but you would not legally be the songwriter. Although nowadays, you are the songwriter. Right. I just wanted to clear that up.
Awesome.